John Henry Obelgarner, my second great grandfather, was born on December 25th, 1836, in Holzen, what is today North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. He grew up during the time of the Great Change in the German states, when economic hardship and limited opportunity led families to look towards America for a better future. Like many German immigrants of his generation, Henry eventually made his journey across the Atlantic, leaving behind his homeland, his language, and a familiar way of life in search of land and stability. He settled in Texas, where German communities were forming across the state and preserving traditions while adapting to the frontier life. After arriving in Texas, Henry made his home in Sublime, Texas, a rural farming community shaped by German and Czech settlers. There he worked the land, raised a family, and became part of the close-knit community built around agriculture, church life, and a shared heritage. Life in Sublime required hard physical labor and resilience, but it also offered independence and the chance to own land, something many immigrants could not achieve in Europe. Henry lived to see enormous changes from the Civil War era through the turn of the 20th century, passing away in 1909 after a long life rooted in Texas soil. Mary Albert Obelgarner, my second great-grandmother, Henry's wife, was born on February 2, 1840, in Saxony, Germany. She grew up in a traditional German household shaped by faith, family duty, and rural customs. As a young woman, she too became part of the great wave of German immigration to the United States. The journey was difficult, especially for women, but Mary carried with her skills that were vital to the frontier life of early Texas families. Mary spent most of her adult life in Sublime, where she and Henry built their home and raised their children. She lived through some of the most demanding years in Texas history, including the hardships of the Civil War and Reconstruction, all while maintaining her household and passing down German traditions, values, and faith. Mary outlived Henry and died in 1922, leaving behind a legacy carried forward by generations of descendants. Together, Henry and Mary Obelgarner represent the story of German immigration to Texas, ordinary people who helped shape the rural communities of Lavaca County and whose lives remain woven in the history of Sublime.